I'm John Richmond from Richmond Vona, and today I'd like to talk to you about why, if you've been diagnosed with lung cancer or mesothelioma, it is crucial that you not only hire an experienced asbestos litigation firm, but you hire one that's local, a local law firm that has a vast understanding of the job sites in Western New York and how you or your loved one may have been exposed to asbestos. Now, this is actually part one of a two-part video series really focused on why it's so important to hire an experienced local asbestos law firm. It should go without saying that the law firm you hire to represent you or your loved one as a result of being diagnosed from mesothelioma or lung cancer needs to be experienced. They need to actually have years of experience practicing this type of law and the results to back it up. You need to be careful and make sure that you don't select a law firm that merely advertises for this type of work to then just refer to another law firm like ours. But in addition, it is extremely important to make sure that your asbestos law firm is local. The reason why this is so important is multifactorial, and today I'd like to talk to you about two of the bigger factors. One major reason why you need to hire a local asbestos law firm to represent you in your case if you've been diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer is because a local firm like ours has extensive knowledge and experience regarding the local job sites where many people were exposed to asbestos. Because somebody doesn't get diagnosed with mesothelioma or lung cancer until many, many years after their exposure, typically between 20 and 50 years later, it can be a very daunting task for one of our clients to try to remember all the products that he or she used and all the products that other people used around them that may have exposed him or her to asbestos. This is why it is so imperative that you hire a local law firm who knows the ins and outs of these job sites, knows who made the asbestos-containing products, who sold these job sites the asbestos-containing products, and even who employed the outside contractors that came in and may have used asbestos in your vicinity. National law firms that we see advertising all over CNN and online may not have this information. So it's important that when you're going through the process of interviewing attorneys that you ask specific questions about their experience from your job site and test them on their knowledge of who made the asbestos-containing products and who employed the contractors who may have used asbestos in your vicinity. The reason why it's so important to know every little detail about the products that you may have used or others may have used around you that contain asbestos is because the way in which we work to get you compensated in these cases is by identifying the products that expose you and holding those specific corporations responsible. If your law firm doesn't have experience litigating out of these job sites and an understanding of who made the asbestos-containing products you may have been exposed to, it's going to be merely up to you to try to remember all the things you worked with and all the things other people worked with around you that may or may not have contained asbestos. And as we discussed, because your exposure likely occurred 20 to 50 years ago, this may be impossible. At Richmond Vona, Keith and myself have gained this knowledge and this experience from litigating many, many cases out of all of the largest job sites in Western New York, whether it's Hooker Chemical, Durez, Bethlehem Steel, or more. We have the knowledge and the experience about the products that were used that contained asbestos, the companies that sold these asbestos products to these job sites, and the contractors that worked with these products in your vicinity. And we've gained all this information about these local job sites not only from litigating against these big corporations, but also from learning from our clients. Keith and I will be the first to tell you that the way we've been able to be so successful is largely in part due to our clients and their extensive knowledge about the work that they performed at these job sites. And this knowledge then helps future clients down the road who may have difficulty remembering all the things that they worked with or even understanding what other people worked with around them. We will tap into that knowledge to work to get you the best results possible. In addition, we'll tap our local network of trade union members, trade union heads, and even past clients to help work to put the pieces of the puzzle together for you and get the best possible results for you and your family. In part 2 of this video blog, I'll talk to you more about why it's so crucial to hire a local asbestos law firm to get you the best possible results. As always, all of our videos can be found both on Facebook, on Instagram, and also on YouTube. So please give us a follow so we can keep you up to date on changes in the law and talk to you more about our experience in various types of litigation.